Hi, you guys. This is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to jump in and do an energy reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Or really, if you have Leo anywhere in your chart, the messages may resonate. So let's go ahead and jump in. Before we do, you guys, make sure that you check out the description box. I will also pin a link in the comment section, and you can just click that link if you are interested in booking a reading with me or just finding out more information about myself, what I do, the services I provide, and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started. What are our messages for the sign of Leo? What does Leo need to know? Messages for Leo. Okay, message. Oh, no. That's a whole bunch. And you guys, I'm a little under the weather. So, oh, geez, Leo, I know, but I'm not doing all of this. Okay, I'll talk about it. Fork in the road. Sorry, fork in the road, new life, here and now, and then woman holding a coin. This is just for any, it might be for one of you, some of you, none of you. I don't know, but sometimes when I take a while to do messages, I get like a whole bunch of little ones all throughout the one that I'm trying to do. But someone may need to know, like there may be someone who's like at some type of crossword. You might be someone that does something with like speaking, like you're a speaker or you're meant to be some type of speaker. But anyways, you're at some type of crossroads at this point in time. Like you are supposed to be forging ahead to a new life, or you're wanting to forge ahead to a new life. You're supposed to, and you just don't quite know what to do like right now at this point in time. I'm kind of getting the sense of like someone who is basically you're stuck between what you already know, like what do they talk about, the devil that we already know. So you might be, and I'm thinking of devil. When I heard the devil, when I said the word devil, I heard comfort. So someone is in some type of comfort zone, but I'm sorry, this isn't funny, but I heard it's keeping you not stuck, it's keeping you broke. Because this new life that you're supposed to be forging ahead to, and this could be for a masculine or a feminine, you guys, but you're supposed to be forging ahead to a new world that's going to lead to a lot of financial abundance for you. But if you stay like right where you are and keep doing what you're already doing, you're going to keep getting that same old, instead of the new life that you deserve. So you need to move. You need to make a move. Stop asking all these questions about why, or I don't. Who knows? I mean, why? Because you want a new life. I mean, that's all I can say. So someone needs to get up and they need to move around. And yeah, we're gonna leave it at that because we hadn't even started your reading, Leo. Oh my gosh, I did see daughter romance at the top, but I don't know, for some reason I don't feel like talking about it. You might, and if you do, let's see. I mean, let's shift that energy to this reading. Okay, messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Messages for Leo. Woo. Okay. We have our first card, time. Let's see. We have time for a nap. Oh, geez. What fell on the floor, we're not going to take it, but I'm going to show it to you. We have adjacent possibilities. So I'm kind of getting the sense that somebody is kind of stuck, kind of back to that crossroads, but someone is kind of stuck. Like, I don't know if someone has multiple options, but like we're getting to the point of absolutely too many options, right? With this adjacent possibilities. And so you don't even know like what to take a chance on, what to take a risk on that's going to actually lead to this abundance, this blossoming abundance, that that it's like it's there for you. I'm getting the sense of like it, I'm hearing who cares? Like it doesn't really matter what you leap into. What's going to really matter is what it is that you're doing, like what you're putting your focus on, and if you're being consistent while you're doing it. But you need to get, this is from the top now, you need to get out of that indecisive energy and just start working and building. Pick something, stay true it, and move something. We have poised, which is about, being ready to strike, being ready to make a move, and that's what you need to do. So again, a message for one of you, some of you, or none of you. I don't know. Okay, we'll take these. There's two of them, but we have community that came out, and we have all that glitters. I'm really getting the sense right now it also for some of you guys, some of you are stuck like in this. You need to put this to rest, okay? And it has something to do with trying to please a community of people. This could be a group of friends. This could be your family. This could be like work family or people at work or some just type of like if you're in a spiritual community, if you're in a religious community, whatever it is. But what you need to do is this is some type of cycle that it has you in of trying to please them and trying to look good to them. With especially with this all that glitters, you need to leave that alone and put it to rest, put it to bed. Okay. Like you don't need to look good for anyone. I'm being reminded of a card that I pulled earlier that said you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. And with this, all that glitters, I'm getting the sense of like someone feeling like they have to prove themselves to a group of people, a community. And then with me looking at all of that yellow, like I don't know if that's something like it's because you're having an issue with like your self-esteem or your confidence. But you need to let that go. You have something that you do need to be definitely forging ahead towards. And if you don't let this go, you're not going to be able to move forward and go the distance. I'm also getting the sense of like someone may have already cut off some of these habits or some of these people, but with go the distance, I'm getting the sense of like keep going. Like I don't know if you think you're done, or that you've cut off everyone that you need to cut off, but I'm feeling like go a little deeper. Keep going. You have not, like there's some hidden enemies, is what I'm feeling. So whatever this is for some of you guys, it might be causing some type of anxiety for you, or something is causing some type of anxiety. There may be some type of, I'm getting the sense of, it says chaos and conflict. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is for you, but again, it's something that maybe this anxiety is what's kind of building up inside that's causing this chaos and conflict, especially as it relates to that all that glitters trying to prove something to, some group of people or someone or, something like that. And believe it or not, everything that you're trying to do to prove something to this community, it's causing you some type of strife. It's causing you some type of anxiety. And like I'm kind of getting the sense of like someone getting like these little spurts, these little hits of like adrenaline rushes, and that's what it's giving you. But it's like you have a huge crash, I'm getting fairly quickly, that brings you all the way down, and it's like it's not going to fill up. I'm hearing cup runneth over. It's not going to fill up your cup. Like it's just not going to quench your thirst when it comes to like if I feel like someone that's having to repeatedly rebuild their confidence, and you're using whatever this is as a way to do so, but it's actually doing more harm than good for someone. Okay. So time for a nap, and underneath we have Treasure Island. We have Treasure Island. I'm getting the sense of like with this, with this time for a nap, or this rest time, and then being clarified with the Treasure Island. I'm really feeling like there's something that you're doing. Yes. Okay. There's something that you're doing that to build your wealth, or something that you had done before, but it simply just is not working, and things are getting a bit chaotic, right? And you need to put that to rest, because it really was like I'm getting the sense of like, again, talking about that short term, like with a burst of like adrenaline or something like that. Sorry, you guys, I'm still under the weather. It was meant to help you move into another stage of your life. So whatever this is that you're doing, it was meant to be temporary, but someone got really comfortable in what it is that they were doing, and it's now time to put that to rest. That cycle has closed out. You're being asked to close that cycle out, basically, with whatever community this is. Like if this is, I don't know, whatever type of, I'm getting now, like this work community or something like that. Like you need to put that to bed. You need to put it to rest. That cycle is over, and you're meant to forge ahead on a new, on a. It's not really a new path. It was part of the path all along. I'm getting the sense of like you were at a pit stop. And the longer you're staying at this pit stop, like it was meant to be short term. And so now it's starting to it was helping it at first. It was replenishing you because like you were resting and recuperating, which is necessary, and it helps you to, it really does help you to build your finances. But when you overdo it, when you're over rested, then it starts to deplete it. Okay, so it's starting to have that negative effect, and someone needs to move ahead. You need to move on. Oh darn it, that one fell on the floor. But I'll just show you what it is. It's deep knowing. So whatever this is, some of you guys already know. You already know this. Like you knew when you over. I'm hearing overstayed your welcome. You already knew when you overstayed your welcome, and when it was time for you to move ahead, to move on. Yeah. We have the magician and the mirror, and I'm really hearing smoke in mirrors. So there's something that's going on. We have at the bottom, let's look at it. There's something that is like I'm hearing you're delusional. So someone has themselves stuck in some type of illusion with this, all that glitters. All that glitters isn't gold, right? So and with this magician, I'm really getting the sense of like someone is sitting in an illusion as if they are in a loving and caring relationship, as if they are like whatever they're in, that this situation is going to bring financial freedom or something like that. But it's an illusion. It's time for you to walk away, to move on. It may have been something like a temporary boost, a temporary fix that you needed at that. What do they talk about? A reason or a season or a lifetime. This was for whatever this is that whatever situation this is, it was for a reason, and it was for a season. It is not meant to be for a lifetime, because now what's happening is it is becoming some type of vicious cycle, a karmic cycle that you're meant to learn, that you're meant to get out of. And each time, like it's I'm getting the sense of like it's going to get worse and worse, and this is something that is a part of your contract. If you spend some time in meditation, I'm getting the sense of like, meditation and prayer, it's going to come to you, and you're going to remember that this is something that was like built into a sacred contract that you created before you came here, before you reincarnated. And it has to do with being able to let things go. Here we go with this community again. So being able to let go of like people, places, and things that do not serve you. So whether that's relationships, whether this is like some type of state of mind, state of mind, state of being, where you're trying to please people, and it's a false reality, you guys. Yeah. Getting the sense of like, again, someone already knows this, and I just saw that go the distance again. So keep going. I'm getting the sense of someone that like, you've started this, you've already been working on it, but keep going, keep swimming. Yeah, we have healer of the ages here under this anxiety. Yeah, somebody needs to go back to. So I'm assuming that this is something that you may have already done before, or you used to be. Somebody is going back to who they used to be. Someone used to be some type of healer, some type of shaman, and that's what you are. You're about to go back into that energy. You've always been a healer, you've always been some type of shaman, and that's what you're meant to do in this lifetime as well. So that's for someone. But you're also, I'm getting the sense of like, I just saw 444, but someone is supposed to go back to um I was hearing your selfish ways, but not in the negative sense, in the sense of like someone has, like you used to do like all of these spiritual baths, or you used to do like these cleansing ceremonies, whether you realize that that's what you were doing or not. Something that you were doing like spa day or massage day, or these things, you were doing them for yourself. Someone made you feel like you were being selfish, and so you stopped. Someone made you feel like you were, I'm hearing bad and bougie, like someone may have been calling you like stuck up or bougie or something like that, and basically ignited like this sense of guilt and shame in you. And you were worried or in fear, feeling like it made you look a certain type of way. And you need to heal from that and let that go back to your, what you were doing is actually what you should have been doing, and what you should have actually been encouraging them to do. Because I'm hearing try it, you might like it. Because if they tried it, then I just, saw 555. So if they try it, then it was going to be something. I'm hearing like, oh man, you were right all along. I'm so sorry. So rather than giving in to what other people say to you, you're actually meant to influence them. They're not meant to influence you. Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, or like, I don't know if that sounds bougie, but whoever you are, that you are here to, yeah, you're here to make a difference for them. There's not anything that I'm getting the sense of like, there's nothing that they could directly teach you. You learn your directions. Oh wow. You learn your lessons through those interactions with them. So like you learn a lesson about, oh gosh, I've forgotten what it means to, with self-care. Like you learn, and so if you were originally doing something to take care of yourself, and you let people talk you out of that. I just noticed 17. And so 1 and 7 is 8, back to that cycle, right? So if you allowed someone to influence your behavior, like that was part of your lesson to go back to, of like when you have that deep knowing of like what it is that you're meant to be doing, you need to stick to that, and stop giving in to other people's wants and needs and desires, if it's going to cause a conflict to your own. Because I'm getting the sense of like this is causing more damage than good for you. So something that has to do with, I don't know what you were doing that had to do with like breath or breath work. Yeah, something maybe that even has to do with like yoga, with prayer, with meditation. Someone may have like used to, I'm getting like, maybe you went to the beach and you would just listen to the sound waves. So you would be listening to the ocean, like the waves. Oh yeah, here we go. We have to the sea. And this is a time where you just went off on your own. And that was one of the ways that you would replenish yourself, and replenish your, I don't know, I'm kind of getting the sense of like people, like the more you were interacting with people, they were kind of chipping off at your self-esteem and your confidence. And when you would isolate yourself, I'm sorry, then this would be a way. I'm kind of getting the sense of like Wolverine. So this person, like Wolverine, remember he heals himself. And so when you isolate yourself, I'm getting the sense of like you mending yourself, you're mending your confidence levels on your own, because no one is really pouring this confidence back into you. You have some type of mechanism within yourself that allows you to build that or rebuild that. And I'm just going to talk about this real quick. It was written, it was written, it was written, Leo. With this by the book, we have a change in the wind and yin and yang. I don't know, you may not see, maybe like, where is she getting this from? But what I'm seeing is like there's about to be some type of change. It was written in your contract at some point, maybe some age or some part of your spiritual journey. There was going to be a change where you were reunited with like a soulmate, a higher level soulmate, a twin flame. That's a strong yes for twin flame. And where you have been having to replenish and rebuild yourself, this person is, I'm getting the sense of like a protector who is going to be there to kind of take on um this. I feel like I'm hearing shield, like this person is like a human shield. Wow. And they're gonna they're gonna shield you from whatever this is, like this that's weird, but I was hearing like flesh eating disease because I'm, like with the people, like I feel it feels like, not intentional, but like people being parasites and kind of picking from your flesh. This is, I don't know who you are, but picking from your flesh, and you're having to repair that flesh, but someone's going to come in and they're going to, it's like it's like shield. I'm kind of getting like that. Even that one, what the Wonder Woman, like she has a shield, and Captain America has that shield. But I just see someone holding up a shield and blocking whatever this is, like these parasites or something coming at you to eat at your flesh. I'm sorry. I know that sounds really graphic. My bad, but hope you don't have a weak stomach. So let's keep going, Leo. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have all tied up. Mm-hmm. And that kind of goes with like someone is like with something needs to be put to rest, but it's like you're all tied up or you're kind of stuck, not making any moves or not making any action. Like I said, to cut off, whatever this is that's going on, this cycle, this cycle needs to like it's like everything is being backed up. Everything's, why am I thinking now? I'm like, I'm not, I'm kind of seeing like a toilet, like everything is being backed up, right? The end of this cycle, your finances, I'm getting the sense of like a new community that's supposed to be coming in. Yeah, with caring connections, the fates and blessed. They're like these people, this new community, this new connection that you're supposed to have, like that you're fated to have, that you were blessed with. It's part of your blessings that were stored up for you in, I want to say heaven, but I'm also hearing haven. But this was Haven, Connecticut. What does that have to? Okay, is that a? I don't know, but they were stored up for you in heaven, and it's just waiting for you. Why? Because you're still dealing with something that's not meant for you. And your ancestors are working really hard to get you out of this cycle. Wow. Leo. Okay, let's keep going. Leo. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, attachment fell on the floor. And I'm taking that as, like, I don't know, someone was attached to something. It has you all tied up. And this fell on the floor because you need to let it go. Let it go, baby. You need to let that go. Like it's on the floor and not on the table because you need to let that go. Whatever that, those feelings of attachment are, you need to let that go. Everyone is different. I'm kind of hearing like someone saying, well, how? Well, I can't tell you how. Everyone has like a different situation, right? Everyone has something different going on. For some of you guys, it has something to do with therapy. For some of you guys, it has something to do with getting deeper into your spiritual habits, like we talked about. Remember, with the cleansing and whatever it is that, like, because I'm getting the sense of like you have, I'm remembering like the fates card and the leg up, which is like, for me, it's like the ancestors. So it's like you have your guides, you have the Most High, you have your ancestors, and they're all reaching out. Like I'm hearing like reach out and touch someone. They're all, I don't know if someone has had some occasions where they've been feeling like someone or something has been touching them, but they are reaching out, trying to touch you, trying to send you messages. And you're going to get those downloads that you need as to how you need to heal all of this so that you can move forward. But it's, you have to, like, if you were told or guided to change something with like the foods that you eat, because I'm being reminded that that's one of the things that I'm supposed to do. Like, there are certain foods that I'm not supposed to touch, and I'm actually doing pretty good with it, because if I touch it, it's kind of like going back to square one. But something to do with, like, if you're supposed to have a certain diet, if you're supposed to engage in some certain type of exercise, or eat flexible, I don't know. Okay, so even if it has something to do with like not necessarily exercise, but some type of stretches, some type of yoga, whatever that is for you, like some of you guys, all back to deep knowing, some of you guys already know what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but you just, it's like you want confirmation of your confirmation's confirmation. You're not getting it. You just need to do it. And I don't know whose people those are, because somebody's like, get it together. Like, stop asking for confirmation. And I'm laughing, you guys, because I'm guilty of that. I will do that. I'd be like, okay, can I get some confirmation? Okay, here comes confirmation. Okay, well, can I get another confirmation for this confirmation? So, and part of that sometimes has to do with like the work is a little hard. You don't want to accept it, or, whatever. Or sometimes you're just insecure and just, need a little bit of a extra helping hand or extra reminder or something like that, which is fine. But when you get it, like, don't keep doing it, because after a while, like I think it's understood if you need confirmation for your confirmation. Sometimes that can be understood. But then when you start, when you keep going, I'm getting like, that's when it becomes irritating to your team. Yeah. So we have indecision, like someone is not feeling sure about, like, who is my community, like, who am I, what am I supposed to be doing along this journey, like something to do with like your destiny, like what am I destined to do, and then how do I create this. Someone's asking a lot of questions, or someone is about to be asking, someone is about to be asking a lot of questions. Once you break out of, like, I don't know, like you're going to start asking a lot of questions. I'm getting the sense of, like, once you start working on those things that we talked about, it's going to, first you're going to start asking a lot of questions. Ask and ye shall receive. And then, so what's going to happen is, like, then you're going to start getting a lot of wow, then you're going to start getting a lot of answers. And that's part of, like, your contract. That's part of how it's written. That's part of how it's meant to be. Yeah. We have the here and now again, and the thinker. Like, whoever you are, you do a lot of thinking, even though you're a Leo, or you could be a cross watcher. I don't know. Or Leo, I don't know. You have it somewhere in your chart, but you may also have like some air, quite a bit of air in your chart, and you spend a lot of time thinking, but don't spend too much time thinking TikTok, because you still gotta make some moves. We're almost done. I know this is a long one, Leo, but I guess I do kind of, I don't want to say owe it to you, but I guess I do. Yeah, we have rest and rejuvenation, which is very similar to the time for a nap. And it's back to, like, making sure, like, for you to manifest, um, like, not the false life, but the life that you really are meant to have, and have all those answers to your questions. You're going to have to take a break. You're going to have to indulge in self care. Whatever those healing, however it is that you heal yourself normally, you need to go back to that. And it's going to relieve a lot of that stress and a lot of that anxiety. And you're, wow, at the bottom, Leo the lion, we have angel of strength. It's going to rebuild you, it's going to help you to rebuild. And it's going to strengthen the relationship that you have with your angels. I was about to say, because I don't normally talk about angels. Like I don't specifically say angels, but I'm getting a strong whoever you are. That's what it is for you, and it's going to help you strengthen, strengthen all of that, strengthen your finances, and rebuild your heart. Wow, which we have door to value, finances, door to romance, your heart, and we have angel of balance. It's going to allow you to balance yourself from within, bringing forth a lot of abundance and a beautiful transformation. And you're going to take the steps that are necessary. You're going to not only do I see this as like confirmation, like with this truth be told, it is confirmation, and so it is. But also, as you're going to start to see, like things are going to be crystal clear, the truth, and it's going to allow you to go the distance because it is time for you to move forward from whatever this heartbreak or something that you're experiencing or that you're about to experience. Ooh, yeah, I didn't really want these, but it's strategy and chop wood. Do I keep this? I mean, it just kind of, I didn't even really get to shuffle, but we have strategy, and underneath was chop wood. And so I'm getting like that's part of your strategy, like that you're being called to do. Someone needs to journal, somebody needs to go back to journaling. That's part of your normal, like chop wood. I get that as like your everyday routine, your healing routine. And, that's something more that's meant to be mental. And it's another way to connect you, to connect you. That's how you build your, that's how you strengthen your like you need to strengthen your foundation, your temple. Like this is more about like from within for someone, for you guys. Yeah. So we are going to go ahead and leave it there, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you liked it, if you loved it. And you know what? Even if you didn't. Also, Leo, please remember to check that description box for the link and information. I'm also going to pin a link in the comment section if you would like to book a reading with me, your own personal reading, or if you just want additional information about me, like who I am, services I provide, or access, quick access to my other social media platforms just to get to know me. Okay. So thanks again so much for watching, you guys. Have a fantastic day. I love you so much. Bye now.